Mass transit has seen very little progress since the first buses, streetcars, and trains were introduced, and elevated transit was and still is problematic because of noise and visual pollution. While monorails are an improvement, they are limited to wide open areas and cannot be a solution in dense areas in a city. Private rapid transit brings a solution to dense areas, however, creates visual pollution. The proposed solution, the mini elevated cTrains, are 10 seats in tandem that can fit 2 people per row if they travel together, otherwise it's a single seat, and they are supported by arched supports. They are much smaller than a regular train. They travel both above and below the same set of tracks to keep them as far away as possible from the built environment. Each passenger has a private space unless they travel together with a significant other. There are green lights that mark the areas where open seats are coming up. For quick and easy entry, there is a 7-inch differential from the platform, except for the area where the handicapped access is for wheelchair or for strollers. The rails are thin because the train is supported by the arches and not by the rails as much. Small horizontal wheels provide safety against derailment. The assembly of the tracks is fairly simple and can be done quickly. The crossing uses a special feature where at the crossing the rail has a kind of a cut, and the crossing happens on the outer part of the wheel while it regularly travels on the inner part of the wheel. The lower train, meaning the upper wheel, cannot cross unless it opens the upper part, and it uses a lower track as an auxiliary or crossing track, and this makes the crossing possible with any moving parts. In the urban environment, the cTrain fits fairly reasonably, and the idea is to have the tracks similar to various trolley cables and things like that are tolerable visually, though they're not as thin. The cTrain model is seeking to find kind of a world standard to what would be the optimal design for a mass transit model that could be used universally across the world. The cTrain is free from the limitations of weather, of traffic, and can meet demand in pretty much all circumstances by covering every major street in a city, and provide a comprehensive solution to mass transit to bring possibly a new dawn of a world without the struggles of traffic and pollution for commuting.